Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Soul the Jedi, and I'm back with another one. You already know. Like, subscribe, share. Wash your hands for you digging my bag of chips. You already know the deal. Like, subscribe, share. Your mamas and daddies raise you better than that. Now, oh yeah, man. Look, I know I said I was going to the Giants game to get that dub. Watch them get that dub last time I was on this shit. But look, we just gonna act like it didn't happen. Season starts on Sunday for New York Giants because that shit that I just witnessed at MetLife was an absolute travesty. We're just going to erase that from our memory and keep it moving. Take it to the chin, keep it moving. Come on, New York Giants. But yeah, so let me get started. One thing I want to talk about is the dating pool. I see a lot of people complain about the dating pool, and you hear the quote on pretty much every major social media platform: "There's piss in the dating pool, blah, blah, blah." Now, is some of those points correct? Yes, there is the wild, wild west out here in the dating game. But I feel like a big issue a lot of people are having, they're not really realistic with themselves versus what they can get versus what they want. Like, a lot of people don't look at where they're at. You know what I'm trying to say? Where are you at? Your results kind of speak on where you're at. So as a man, if you want to pull average and above average women, well above average women, if you're having trouble getting well above average women, but you don't have no problem getting average looking women, let's say 6 is about a 6, 5, 6, that's average, which is nothing wrong with that. So if that's what you're consistently pulling, that's about where you at. If you get lucky and sometimes get 7s and 8s, then that, if you're trying to get up to that level, then you got to level up, whether that be, you know what you got to do, whether that be money, getting in shape, getting your shit together, you know what I'm trying to say, getting a car, getting out your mama house, whatever you got to do to level up. Now, I mean, that's what you do. Now, do looks play a factor in this? It can, but as a man, I would not really focus too much on looks. It only get you so far. Looks are what I say, frosting on the cake. But the cake is nasty, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm trying to say? Women only, honestly, women do like how a man looks. You might be their type, but if it's too much missing or the ingredients in the cake is not that good, then she's not gonna want to eat the cake. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's my thing. Just be realistic where you at. A lot of men and women. Now, a lot of y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all get very delusional. Y'all want the top niggas at the top of the food chain to come and spin and spoil y'all. But then I gotta ask, who the fuck are you? You gotta ask yourself that. Why aren't you getting them in? Why do you think you deserve that? And I'm not saying you don't, but why? Why do every nigga gotta come and spoil you and spend money on you and have 6 figures? And why? You know what kind of woman you gotta be to get a man like that? And that's what I mean. Ask yourself that. What kind of woman you got to be to get a man like that? Are you an average woman or an above average woman? Are you an extraordinary woman? You know what I'm trying to say? Because there's certain things you have to do to get a man like that. You have to live a certain lifestyle. You got to be able to get into certain spaces if you want that kind of man. So I think a lot of people, men and women, aren't realistic with where they are versus what they can get. I'm not saying you can't get what you want, but if you're not getting that and you're complaining about the dating game, you probably just kind of having a battle between that. You're not realistic about where you are versus where you want to be. So the solution is to get where you want to be. Now, I'm going to keep it real. Sometimes every man is not going to be a damn millionaire, and every woman is not going to be a bad bitch. Every woman is not going to be a Ruby Rose. Let's just keep it a buck. So you kind of got to be realistic. I think if people just was realistic where they are versus where they want to be, it wouldn't be as bad. Like, let's say you an average man and you want to date above average woman, but you having a lot of trouble getting them or keeping them. Why not give the average woman a shot? Because you about there. Y'all might hit it off. Same thing with women. You want a well above. Women are way worse when it comes to this. You want a well above knight in shining armor type nigga to come save you. And you might just be an average woman. And that is nothing wrong with average. I'm not trying to cook nobody or nothing. But you might just be an average woman. Why not settle, but why not get with the average guy? Y'all can hit it off and have a good ass time. I think that's the problem. Like, no one's realistic with where they are. They don't want to, they quote unquote settle. They want to aim higher, but if you want to get higher and get more, you gotta get better. Men and women, this is both y'all problem. Now, do men and women both have their downsides? Yes. The dating pool is kind of the Wild West, but I think a big piece is people aren't realistic where they are. They do not want to, if they're average, they do not want to deal with average. They want to deal with above average. And that's just not going to work because that's not where you at. But if you're well above average, and that's what you're going to get. If you're extraordinary, that's what you're going to get. That's just where you are. And if you want to go higher, put in the work to go higher. Figure out what you got to do. Now, ladies, I can't tell you exactly what you got to do. I'm not a woman, but I got an idea. You know what I'm trying to say? I got an idea what you not got to do if you want to kind of get them above average men. Know what I mean? So it's like, you got to be above average. If you can't get them, if you're having issues and niggas can't stay, like the big thing, I think a big issue a lot of women have, like, y'all got to realize about men. I'm going to give y'all a little gem. A man that's well above average will fuck an average woman. He would dip down and fuck an average woman. But that does not mean he's going to stay. So you have to decipher for y'all, what can y'all keep versus what y'all can get. A lot of men will fuck women that they feel are like not on an attraction scale up there with them. They will dip down. It's athletes and rappers and shit that be in the average woman's DM because they in their city and they horny and they just want to get something real quick. But the mistake y'all make, y'all think that means that's where you at. You got to ask yourself, what can you keep? What can you keep around? That's your level. Not who can fuck you, because niggas will fuck, most niggas will fuck almost anything with a vagina in the post. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So you got to base off what you can keep. So ask yourself what you can keep, and that's kind of where you at. Can you keep an above average man? Can you keep an average man? Know what I'm trying to say? Don't just because a fucking athlete, the nigga that's the fucking 56 man on the football team is in your DMs, that does not mean you're gonna get you're consistently gonna get NBA and NFL MO. You're not gonna get them niggas consistently. That does not mean that. I just want y'all to know that. I think that's what's happening a lot. Social media kind of lifted the veil for that. Like, you see athletes, like niggas that play in the NFL, that will fuck with the average woman on the timeline, and then they think that's where they're at. And I'm not trying to sound fucked up. I think that's where a lot of misconception comes from with y'all. So base shit off what you can keep versus what you can get to fuck you. just to keep it 100. Just keep it raw. Like, a lot of niggas will fuck you. Like, seriously. Like, niggas, hey, we men. You lobbing it and you look okay, most men is knocking it down. I'm just gonna be honest with you. No matter what his status is. And then he's gonna go right back. He's gonna go right back to where he came from. All right, so ladies, that's y'all thing. Just think about what you can keep. Think about the men you dealt with and actually kind of stayed around for a while. Men, it's literally what you can get for y'all. Like, whatever you consistently get, even on a sex basis, that's kind of where you at. If you consistently get average women, you're probably an average man. If you consistently get well above average women, you're probably a well above average man. If you consistently get extraordinary women, you're probably an extraordinary man. Ladies, if you could keep, if all you keep is average men, that's probably where you're at. Ladies, if all you can keep is well above average men, that's probably where you at. Ladies, if all you deal with is extraordinary men, they stay around, that's where you at. Just to make it simple. So yeah, go to the drawing board, figure out where you think you're at, and try to kind of put it to work. Try to get where you want to be. If you're okay where you at, fuck it. Hey, fuck it, stay where you at. But just, I mean, if you complaining, you think it's shit, piss, poop, doo-doo, throw up, all types of shit, the dating pool, then go to the drawing board and figure out how to fix it for yourself. It's somebody out there for, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna lie like that. But your options are probably opened up more. You'll probably have an easier time. if you just realize where you kind of stand in the dating game. All right, guys, I'm about to run in here and get this workout in. Like, subscribe, share. It's your boy Soul the Jedi, and I'm out, baby.